Let's see. Are we live? I think we're live. I think we're live. It's just me and you so far, Alex. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, there you are. There he is. Good looking.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone's going to be able to hear you, too. I'm going to put you nice and close. You got to go in front of the camera, Alex. We want to see you, buddy. There he is. Let's see if anybody shows up, Alex. I didn't tell anybody about this. I just decided let's go with it, you know. Maria's here. Gwen's here. Hello. How are you? Oh, so the audio is gonna be a little off, but hi, Allie. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Maria. Hi, Kate. Hey, Jen. Oh no, Alex. I don't know this. I might have to turn you down, buddy. So, everybody, Miss Lala, I haven't heard from you in a while. My goodness. I got to turn you down there a little bit, Alex. All right, so I got Alex here as well. Alex calls me every day, and he's like, hey, why don't we do a live stream? And I'm like, great idea. And we have Mr. Alex is moderating as well, which is an awesome surprise. Hi, Jamie. Pastor Judy in the house. What's happening? Charlotte, Kate, Brittany, Gina, Heather, Nikki. Haven't posted in a while. Hope you guys are doing great. Nikki, we couldn't be better. Everything is fantastic. Jules is still awake. What's happening, Jules? How are you, my friend? Janet, Gemma. Everyone's saying hi to you, Alex. Let me turn you up so you can say hi to everybody. Alex, say hi to everybody.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
My man. Looking good. Nikki's running around. He just had a burger. I was making a video, actually. Sammy just made him a hamburger, and he had it. And cousin William came over. You can see him in the back there. Will, give everybody a wave. He came over here to see Johnny, but Johnny's not even here. What's happening right now? Where'd you go, Alex? Oh, there you are. And he came over to see Johnny. Johnny's not even home. So he came in. He's getting himself a cheeseburger. Alex, you still there, buddy? Okay. Hey, Kari. Nikki, Jules, all good. First week of school. Woo! Okay, I like that. We'll have to figure that out. First week of school in the books. That's fantastic, Jules. My first week is in the books as well. Although we didn't have any students. It was just meetings and sitting around and that kind of, well, you know, getting ready and all of that. But I'm tired. You know, the whole schedule thing. Charlotte, how's your return to school going? John, my sister-in-law just finished her teacher work week. Tuesday is her first day. Our first day is Thursday. The first week went fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it. Ready to see the kids. I have 250 of them, and I've just been going through all of their profiles and trying to get to know them. What's up, Carla from Dallas? I didn't know you were from Dallas. That's fantastic. Hey, Alex, are you there, buddy? You know, okay. I'm so glad you're here with us. Shannon Carr says hi.
Hi.
Shannon didn't know we were going live. She just came down from work.
I did.
As well. We had a few close calls, but okay, glad to hear that. Evening all from the UK. Love from your friend Harry and his mama. Well, good to see you. So glad you're here. Well, so we got that special surprise that Alex is here with us, and he's moderating, which is great. Oh, there he goes. He's making some comments. He's letting everybody know we have 355 members, which is fantastic. And they got an amazing chat that goes all day long, which is, you know, fantastic. Nikki, love from North Carolina. That's awesome. Gina saying hi to you. Love to Shannon.
Hi.
Lala, the dogs are fantastic. Lala, should I bring the cat? You want to see the dogs, Lala? I know you do. I know you do. Take you guys outside. Check them out.
school, right, buddy?
Oops, sorry,
I just
honey.
fed them. I'm just feeding them now.
Rocky, say hi to Lala. Rocky, look up there, handsome. Yeah, he doesn't care. He just got his food. And there's Kira. Kira, you want to say hi too? Yeah. They're doing great, Lala. So glad you're here too. Yes, please. The dogs are fantastic. So there's a lot going on. There he is. Alex is back. I'm picking it up, Nikki. Shannon went to go see Zach Brown. Any Zach Brown fans out there? Well, he's playing at Jones Beach, which is right down the block from us. And Shannon went last night. Cousin Ray, what's going on with my power cord? I was wondering, would you be interested in selling those shells? We've sent a few of those out. That's a really good thought, Nikki. I'm not really sure though. We have to really think that one through. There's Alex. Loves Zach Brown. Isn't he the best? So he's right down the block. Shannon went last night and partied like a rock star. Cousin Ray had one extra ticket. And he called and said, Shannon, do you want it? So I got left out. I got to drive Shannon, and we tailgated a little bit, which was fun, but then I went home. But the cool thing about the Jones Beach Theater is it's an outdoor venue. It's right on the water. It's right on Zach's Bay, which is very ironic. Jules, I love you. That's a very generous, Jules. Thank you so much. Anyway, Zach Brown was playing on the water, and the body of water by the beach is Zach's Bay. Very ironic, isn't it? Yes, it is. So Shannon went last night and had a great time, but we're going to go back tonight. Shannon, right? We're going back to see Zach Brown tonight?
Yes.
And we're just going to kind of sit in the parking lot and, hang out there because it's outdoors. You can hear all the music. It's fantastic. Everybody loves you, Jules. More than covers, for sure. Really should be cut in half there, my friend. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that very much. So it's going to be a beautiful night. And it's funny, the moment that school starts, the weather gets a little bit colder. The weather gets colder by like 10 degrees. There he is.
What's up?
The big man is in the house. Oh, Trey's here too,
He's
man. What's up, Trey? Live stream, brother. Woo. Going live. Going live. So you got to behave.
Best behavior.
Anyway, yes. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Jules. So anyway, so that's where we're going to be heading tonight. Johnny, Kate says hi. Kate Griffin.
Hi, Kate.
Yeah. So it's a good night. Johnny finished his first week back to school, and it was really his first experience in face-to-face college class, which is great. So that went well as well. So a couple things to talk about. Hey, Janice, a couple things to talk about. One of them is that Aunt Lisa was here this week. We didn't do any video of her just yet, but she was here early. Shannon was working from home again. I was back at school and Nick was off. And she's going to be a regular fixture this year, which is fantastic because Nicholas absolutely loves her. That's Trey, Carrie. Johnny and Trey.
Hey.
Carrie says hi.
Get back inside. Who said hi?
Carrie, you want to come say hi, Trey?
Sure.
So this is Trey. Trey went to high school with Johnny. They were on the track team, and they're partying out tonight.
Woo! Hi. Turn up.
Very, very excited about the weekend. These two are for sure.
Always.
Yes. So Aunt Lisa is going to be in the mix for the school year for sure, which is fantastic. We also figured out. Everybody's saying hi, Trey. Much love from Vegas. All right, Brock. Yeah. And I also just found out that on Monday, Victoria's coming, right? Leon, you like to show Nick doing everything. Why don't you show him consenting like you say he does? You're a liar. Okay, Leon, do you have anything better to do on Friday night but then to come harass me? Let's see here. Thanks for coming, and Don't think we'll be seeing you again. Anyway, yes, indeed. Where were we? Yes, Victoria. She's coming on Monday. Hey, Nikki, come here, handsome.
Hold the phone back.
Nikki, hold it phone black.
Hold the phone back.
I don't know what that means. I think somebody knows what's on that phone. I'm holding it, Nick. Absolutely. Nikki, come here, handsome. Who's coming to see you on Monday?
Victoria.
That's right, Zatori's coming to see you. Is that exciting?
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, that is a very happy thing. There's the king, phone black. Yup. You said Shannon is starting a new job. Is she still doing hospice? Yeah, well, let's talk about that. I know the answer, Shannon. Yes, she is doing. Actually, she starts October 1st, and she's still in the hospice world, but she's doing a marketing position as opposed to a patient care position. Gemma, Brittany. Did anyone see that? Show you later. Okay. Wow. Okay. Dan, here's the thing. Nobody can see that comment. So find something better to do on Friday night, my friend, okay, than harass us. It really, I don't think anyone's really here for that. Yeah, so Victoria is coming on Monday, and that's great. And let's talk a little bit. I'm gonna put you down there for Alex for a second. So we've been doing this channel for about 2 years now. Claudio in the house. I saw it and reported. Thanks, Carrie. I appreciate it. Kick rocks. Kick rocks, buddy. I like that one. Kick rocks. Listen, let's talk a little bit about what we're doing here. And I've said this from the start. We're closing in on just about 500 videos, and we've been hammering away at this from day one. And if anyone cared to, you can go back and look at all the videos and the things that I've said from the start in regards to what we're doing here. What's the point, right? I've talked a lot about what happens when kids with special needs.
Yeah.
Nick.
Feet up, please.
Yes, I can put my feet up. Yeah, that was something, Janice. But even before we moved in, I talked a lot about the whole point of starting Nikki TV, and that it was going to be the engine that drives most likely more than one entrepreneurial endeavor where Nicholas is going to work and other kids with special needs are going to work. Well, it just so turned out that we've started that sooner than later, right? We've started that with Johnny's DJ company, which is doing fantastic, where we employed one kid with Down syndrome, somebody else who has autism, right? The Oak Beach Clothing, Nicholas has been working there every day. I didn't think that was going to happen. Every single day, Nicholas has been working. He's learned to fold shirts. He's learned to read the bins that say medium, large, extra large. He can take the shirts out, the sunglasses out, put them in the package. He knows the people in the post office now as well. That was the point of all of this. So my idea was to really get, the channel going, get some exposure, get some people to know us and know what our mission is, and then start some kind of entrepreneurial endeavor. Well, guess what? We did it sooner than later. So in addition to teaching, I'm not waiting until I'm retiring. We're doing it now. And Nick is doing fantastic. He couldn't be happier. He couldn't be more proud of everything that he's accomplishing. I couldn't be happier either. So I applaud you guys. You are amazing parents, and you can see Nick's face light up in these videos. Keep pumping them out. And that's true. I got a nasty comment from a kid today, which is a little disappointing for sure. But she said, look how giddy John is. And I am giddy. I'm giddy because I'm a happy guy. I am a profoundly positive guy. I'm proud of what we're doing. I'm proud of my family. And as far as I see, I think we're a good example for other families to see how a loving, caring family treats one another and supports one another. So if you come in here to point fingers and leave nasty comments, I'm just going to delete you, and then I'm just going to talk about you. So you don't want to do that. Hey, what you guys do is incredible, just lovely, genuine, and happy. And I have to tell you too, hey, Michelle, I've reached out to people that I respect their opinion and asked them. Alex is still here. There you are, Alex. Like Nikki's teacher, Mrs. Harrison. One thing I can tell you about Mrs. Harrison, she would advocate for Nikki at the expense of our relationship. She would say to me, you know what? You're doing the wrong thing. And we have her in the loop with everything that we do, from Nikki's education to his future to how we deal with our day-to-day life. And she thinks what we're doing is fantastic. So, there's my thoughts on it. Again, even though I've talked about it, ad nauseum at this point, but whatever. Love watching you guys. Nikki laughs and smiles, makes me smile on my bad days. Well, he makes me smile on my bad days as well. And that's the one of the wonderful things about Nicholas. You don't have to say one word. He knows how you feel. In fact, I have to even watch what I think about in his presence. Because if I'm thinking about something negative and dark, he comes over and says, Happy, I don't even have to say anything, right? So he has that unique ability to make people around him happier. Brittany, I just sent a request for a Nikki TV fan club page on Facebook. Awesome. Finally alive. You look nice today, John. Well, Christine, I really appreciate that comment. I have to tell you, everybody should compliment each other. I mean, I call everybody good looking. I call everybody handsome. That's how I address my boys. That's how I talk to all my students. And I heard this quote today. And you know what, Christine? Thank you for that compliment. And it's making me think about a quote that I saw today. It was by Rumi. And he said, set your life on fire and surround yourself with the people who fan the flames. Set your life on fire and surround yourself with the people who fan the flames. That's what I want to be. I want to be the fan flamer. I can't waste my time with people that try to knock other people down or spend too much time pointing their fingers at others about what they're doing wrong. So thank you, Christine. I really appreciate that. Janice, I also love your cooking videos. Janice, I have not cooked as much this summer as I would have liked to, frankly. In fact, all the brush around the restaurant in the backyard is overgrown. Thanks, Jules. Hey, Tony, good to see you. Michelle. And I got to get back to that because the whole music thing this summer has really kind of taken off. Last summer, because of COVID, there really weren't any opportunities for me to play music in public. Well, this summer, things really started to open up again. And then all of the musicians were working all over the place. You guys are on your way out?
We're just going down.
Squad. See you guys, man. I'll see you later. I'm blessed.
We'll be here.
Oh, we're okay.
We'll be up front.
All right. These young men in my life. What could be better? So this summer turned out to be a summer where I got a lot of phone calls to play music. And it's at one of my favorite places in the world, which is Fire Island, which is very close to where we are. So that took up a lot more time this summer than something had to give up a little bit. Hello again from Portland. Love your channel. My son is 17 and similar to Nikki in so many ways. Love watching another family similar to ours. Tammy, that is so profoundly important. And I've talked a lot about this, and that's what kind of brought me to starting the channel was my exposure to fathering autism and seeing another channel that was like ours. Because, it's as much as the people who care about us and love us, do their best to be supportive, they can't get it. They truly can't do it unless they actually, walked in your shoes, right? That whole piece of worrying about the future, just getting it through your day-to-day life a lot of the times. The way, our families have to navigate their careers, your relationship with your spouse. There's just so much involved in this life, which is a great life. I'm blessed and I'm grateful. But there's challenges that, the outside world doesn't see. So Tammy, I'm so glad you're here with us. It's cool how Nikki hangs out with Sam. Yeah, couldn't be any cooler. I love the fact that Sam is only a little bit older than him. And it's like this peer relationship. Sam has just been a blessing to our family beyond words. I mean, I can't even, there's nothing I wouldn't give. First of all, there's nothing I wouldn't give to Sam. And that was before he came here. But he can call me at 4 o'clock in the morning from another state. And if he needs me, I'm coming. But what he's given to our family is indescribable. You can't put a dollar amount on it, right? The relationship with Nick, the modeling of this perfect leadership role, this perfect leadership position. It's very stoic, right? He never reacts. That's been kind of something that's been like a lifelong process for me, taking a minute and letting things process before reacting. And Sam is just amazing when it comes to that. Maggie from Jersey, what's happening? Good to see you. Janice, hey, everybody wants to say hi to Alex. I like the blue window curtain. Well, they're new. I'm so glad. Thank you. Oh, yeah. We have new furniture in here too. If you want to see, we got these white tables. That's my cousin gave me that. She moved down to Florida, and ooh, that's a scary guy on the TV. I don't want to see this guy. What can we do there? Boom. Off. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Christine. So I'm looking forward to Monday too, because Victoria's coming. That makes Nikki really happy. Is everything all right in there?
Yeah.
What are you cleaning?
Washing the towels.
Hey, John from Jersey, what's happening? So, the other thing is too, Ratika Pandit, get some weed. Okay. John, did the crock pins arrive for Nicholas? I don't think so. I have to go check that out. Danielle, the Smoker family is a flashlight of positivity. When it's dark, you share your positive light, and I really appreciate that. Danielle, I really appreciate you recognizing that. It's really what, I saw this other thing. I saw it on TikTok, and therefore it must be true. But it was actually Will Smith talking about the fact that he's achieved so much, right? He's a worldwide superstar. He's got more money than we could ever count. Yes, my feet are up. But he says he's never truly happy unless he is affecting someone else in a positive way. So if you take the time to tell me that my positivity has an effect on you, or that our family in general is a positive influence on anyone, that's all I want. I mean, that's great. That's better than anything else I could have or want, frankly. And and just I got to address another thing too when it comes to the channel and the people that are saying mean things to me regularly. I don't need the money from the channel at all. I am almost retired from working in Massapequa, which is one of the wealthiest school districts in the United States of America. I'm not rich, but I've been doing it for a long time. Shannon is 20 plus years nursing. We sold the house before we moved here that we had been living in for over 20 years. So we almost had it paid off, and we sold it. So money is not an issue. It's not like I'm doing this channel because I'm piling up tons and tons of cash. I'm not at all. The whole idea behind this was to get exposure, to try to influence people in a positive way, and so that in the future, when the time is right, start moving forward on an entrepreneurial endeavor, at least one, hopefully more than one, where Nick is going to take part. And that's already happening. I just smashed that like button. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jillian. Thanks, Jess. Thanks, Gina. Claudio, hey, John, how do I order a t-shirt? You would go to oakbeachclothing.net. Oakbeachclothing.net. That is where That's where you can find T-shirts, you can find sunglasses, and we're going to find some other things. And, makes me cross to think of people. Makes me cross too, Jules. I have to tell you, I am. I don't know. I wonder if I come off as sensitive, but I am sensitive.
You are.
I'm very sensitive. I am. I definitely don't have thick enough skin to be putting myself out here the way that we do. But I believe in what we're doing. Hello from Ireland. We love you too, Teresa. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. John, I'm so sorry about the flooding. I've never seen anything like this. What happened in New York City and obviously down south. I mean, people's lives have been tremendously affected. And it is, God bless them and may God watch over them for sure. But let me go back to the Oak Beach Clothing Company. First of all, we started that idea, if anybody remembers, probably over a year ago.
Yes, Nikki.
Johnny, hold it for back.
I got phone black. It's right here.
Hold it for back.
I got it. We were talking about the fact that Nicholas loves Ryan the Gamer. What's up, man? Good to see you. Everybody smash that like button, man. We got 52 people here. Hit that like button, everybody. What did you say, focus? Did you know I was forgetting what I was talking about?
Yeah.
What was I just saying?
You said it like four. You poor guy. You got distracted like 4 times.
Okay. I was saying the Oak Beach Clothing Company. First of all, you put Oak Beach in front of anything, it sounds cool, in my opinion. The Oak Beach Clothing Company, the Oak Beach Restaurant, the Oak Beach Inn, the Oak Beach Realtor, our friend Marianne, and that's what we came up with. And so we were thinking, let's do some beach-inspired stuff. If you remember, initially we were talking about pajamas because Nicholas loved being in his pajamas, and he still does, but he's really grown out of that, Shannon.
Yeah, he's starting to. He's being more acceptable to put on.
Yeah, I mean, because if anybody remembers, a year ago and before, it was a real challenge to get him dressed, right? I just smashed the like button. Thank you. Share it out. Ryan, the gamer, is awesome. You've done just that. I hope that the love you're receiving for being open and vulnerable far outweighs the negative. Yes, it does. It really does. Look, the people that are negative and criticize us is a very small population of people, but they come at you pretty hard for sure. Barno, we need Ben. And people do not see how far a person with a disability can go in life. For example, I have palsy, finished college last year, and have 3 grown children. That is a great story. God bless you, Michelle. That is fantastic. Well, that's the whole thing. And just look, if we have new people here, I'm going to tell the story. I want to tell you how we came to where we are, right? It started with the Temple Grandin movie. I watched the Temple Grandin movie, and at the end of it, I get emotional just even thinking about it. I felt I had this switch happen in my mind of thinking about Nicholas as somebody who as I had realized, I just kind of realized in my mind that I'd always thought about him as somebody who would always just need charity. And after watching that Temple Grandin movie, I was like, first of all, I felt really embarrassed. I was really, I was upset with myself, disappointed that I thought that. I never once really thought about how he was going to contribute, right? And it really just turned the switch for me. And then out of nowhere, I get exposed to the Rising Tides Car Wash, which is I've talked a lot about them. They were the first company that I saw who was really doing just a bang-em-up job down in Florida. This guy, he's a New York guy, New York entrepreneur, moved down to Florida, started a car wash. They employ 27 young adults with special needs. And he did a big TED Talk. If anybody's really interested in how something like that can happen, check that out on YouTube. Type in Rising Tides Car Wash TED Talk. The owner talks about how he made this happen. And that he's finding that this is such an untapped pool of workers that are fantastic. Because a lot of people in the autism community, and I'm not talking about like high-functioning autism. High-functioning autistic people have had a really hard time getting into the workforce a lot because they have a hard time getting my feet are up, getting past the interview process, right? But once they get into the job, they can do a lot of wonderful things. Well, on the lower end, we're figuring out that certain jobs that have a numeric process to them, they end up being amazing workers. And that's what they did in the Rising Tides car wash. He took, I believe the number was 27. He broke down the cleaning of a car into 27 separate steps. And that's how they trained the kids to work there, the young adults to work there. They would teach them step 1 through 5. Once they get those steps done, they do 5 through 10. When they could get up to step 27, they were ready to be independent in the company. And if you're in education, that's what you do. You take big projects, you take big ideas, and you break them up into mind-sized bites, right? And once you lay this out in this, really organized, structured way, in a nurturing, caring environment, the sky's the limit. And so this guy's opened up a second location, and he's never fired anybody. The people that work there, there's very low turnover because people find purpose in work, right? If anybody's been watching the videos, and I don't know if it's boring to people to see Nicholas, fill a bag.
Yeah.
Nick, I got all bone black. But what I can tell you is that he couldn't be more proud. When he folds a shirt, sticks it in, he knows what's happening. I know he does. And we've been going to the post office. One of the big things, you give me the good feels, John, like Tony Robbins. Oh, man. You said patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to wait with a good attitude. That's right. That's a big deal, Lala. And I'm not perfect at it, but I do my best. I'm working at it. Could watch Nick all day. I love his happy sounds. Yeah, I do too. So, okay. So, does anyone notice I just kind of forget what I'm even talking about? Like where am I? Anyway, so I see the Rising Tides car wash. Then we learn about John's crazy socks. They inspired the heck out of me. This father, like me, his son turned 21.
He's holding it.
John turned 21, and Dad was like, "Look, we're gonna do something together," because if you know about this, if you have the background knowledge about it, when kids turn 21 in this community, it's a real challenge. The support system of educated professionals goes out the window, right? And there's not a lot of great options. There's day programs there's group homes and things of that nature, but they're always understaffed. They're riddled with abuse, right? The problem is that it's not a profession that pays very well, so it's very difficult to get the best people. Unlike the school program, where there's plenty of money, at least in New York, I know that where teachers are paid, and there's obviously there's all of the services that come along with that. Well, 21, that's all over, right? And so families are doing what I'm doing, and so John's Crazy Socks did this as well. They were going to open a food truck, and I saw a little video they made together, and they said, well, but we didn't know how to cook, which I thought was adorable. And then John's father explains it beautifully. He says they didn't do any market research. They just, John liked to wear crazy socks. So they started doing crazy socks, and within a few months they had, they made a tremendous amount of money, and John has a place to go to work every day. Not only that, they employ other people as well, which is, that's fantastic. In our society, if you can go to a place where you're valued, learn a skill, you're welcomed, right, and you're appreciated. That's a big deal, and that's what we're looking to provide. Christine, where is Nikki's little cousins? Where have they been? We haven't seen them in a while.
I know, they were visiting their grandparents.
The little cousins were in Pennsylvania. Oh, did they start school already?
Yeah.
They started school already. So I see purpose in work. Yes, I hope to get into family counseling. I think that's great, Michelle. Yes. Julio Mario Castro. Hey, Nikki TV fam. We are fantastic. Gemma, John, would you let the UK order T-shirts? Yes. I mean, you can order them. The only thing is the shipping is I'm trying to figure out a better solution for the shipping overseas. It's expensive. I totally understand that. In the United States, we're paying for the shipping, but it's just too hard to figure out when they go to like Australia or they're going some other place to kind of choose a number, because sometimes it doesn't seem like there's much of a rhyme or reason for how much the shipping companies charge. So if you want to buy a shirt or some sunglasses or something and you live overseas, you'll get a price from the shipping company. But if it's too expensive, believe me, I completely understand. It is expensive. So please, I would never want anyone to feel pressured to buy anything. And it's part of the reason I love the name Oak Beach in front of everything, as I've said, but I didn't want this to be Nikki TV merch, because that's just not what we want. We want this to be something separate from Nikki TV. I'm glad we're getting exposure, but it's definitely not something where I'm like, all right, hey, I got a new product. Everybody who watches buy something. I'm not thinking that at all, frankly, and that's it's not the way it's gone. I mean, the people that are purchasing are from all over the world, which is really cool. We've sold things in Europe, South Africa, Australia, all over the United States, Canada. And that's great. And Nikki's actually, and if you've seen some of the videos, we've delivered a handful of videos, which is a lot of fun. People are very happy to see us. And by the way, if you want to send me a message, my phone number is on the website. If you guys want to send me a message about a product, you want to ask me a question about something that, that's in the store, send me a text, call me. I would gladly answer the phone. I would gladly talk to you about our mission, what we're trying to do here. I'd love to hear ideas for products that you might be interested in. But we're really doing our best to just provide this great experience for anyone that goes there. Right, Shannon?
Yeah.
Right. Ryan the Game. You or Shannon are 8 parents and your adult children. Well, that's really nice. It's funny, Ryan the Gamer. I love when people say we have adult children, like, because they are.
I guess so.
But God, I'm still like, Johnny, did you brush your teeth? Hey guys, good night. God bless. Jules, we love you. I'm so thankful for you, Jules. Thank you. I love your messages. I love that you're here with us. I know you've been watching us over a year, and I'm very, very thankful for you. God bless you. You probably need some sleep too. It's been a long week at school. I know, for sure. Renee, we have businesses here that are developed and created for young adults with special needs. That's fantastic. A courier service and a florist. The families, the kids have something that brings joy and purpose. Renee, is that something that you operate, or is that just something you know of in your community? That's fantastic. I love this. Heather Joyce, I thought about getting a shirt, but I have not decided yet. Okay, Heather, that's okay. Jen, I would love to order a shirt. oakbeachclothing.net. Can you write that in? Actually, I'll do it right here. Beach Clothing. oakbeachclothing.net. oakbeachclothing.net. There it is. Again, I don't want anyone to feel pressured to go buy something. It's fine. I love everybody anyway. Coming here, the fact that Alex is moderating, I've made a really good friend in Alex. I talk to him every day. Alex gives me a call or sends me a message every single day. So, that's fantastic. That's enough for me. Love to you all. There he is. John, how to put the link for the group on chat? Not sure. Izzy Cat. How do you get a shirt? oakbeachclothing.net. Check it out. Colbatan, how are you? I'm so glad. My feet are up. So, 39 minutes already. Man, I could just monologue for 39 minutes. I'm going to have to lay down after this, Shannon.
I know.
Yeah.
We've been talking all day.
What do you guys think about Shannon going to Zach Brown without me last night? I mean, that was something, Shannon.
It's the same thing as you going to Fire Island without me.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. So Cousin Ray calls up and says, hey, I got one ticket.
Yep. And I'm the cousin.
And there was a
My
piece
blood.
of me that was like, he was going to ask me, but he didn't. He asked Shannon. And just to say, most people like Shannon more than they like me anyway. But I'm not talking to Ray anymore. I kind of liked him before.
He's my blood.
Yeah. Shannon, what's for dinner tonight? Do you have long sleeve shirts? Janice, we have long sleeve tie-dyes. We sure do. We just made them. And they came out unbelievable. I should be wearing one right now, but
They are nice. I like them.
they came out so good. There's videos of Nick making. I think Jules said it, or maybe not Jules. Was it oh God.
Awesome.
I can't think. Said there was a lot of value in the shirts because Nick goes so heavy with the dye.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Christina, if you could mail us a check if you wanted to. Send me a message. We'll work that out. But otherwise, they use credit cards through the website.
Yes.
Yes, baby.
Lucky you, Shannon, getting to see Zach Brown. Woo.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna go back over there tonight and sit out on Zach's bay. I'll take a little video. I was gonna do a regular video tonight, but Alex was like, let's do a live stream, and so here we are. I know them. It allows the community to see, no matter what, we all have a skill that can be useful. Yes, that is exactly it. We all have a purpose here. That's the point, right? And when people acknowledge that, it kind of flips a switch, right? That says, hey, we all can do things. We're not just here to receive or get charity. And that's one thing. Like, thanks, Linda.
Wonderful fact.
Hold it.
Wonderful fact.
I love when people compliment me. I love when people are kind to me. If people try to pity me or I don't know, I wouldn't want to receive charity if not absolutely necessary. I mean, people feel stronger when they stand on their own 2 feet.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. So Shannon starts her new job in what, 2 weeks, Shannon?
No, and not until October. Hey,
Fly messing around with me here.
Johnny, that
beach
is
fly.
Nikki?
got it. Wonderful fact.
Nikki, did you like your cheeseburger?
Yes.
It was delicious.
Did you have French fries?
Yes.
Zach Brown is from here in Georgia.
Uh-huh.
Woo! Yeah, I play a lot of Zach Brown. Yeah, I was actually
He's
just working
great.
on a Luke Bryan song.
What song?
One margarita, two margarita. Yep. How did you do through the storm the other night? Great question. Thank you so much for asking. Well, we went to bed and everything was fine. And Johnny came in. Fly is harassing me, Shannon.
He is. He's harassing me too.
Came into my bedroom at like 3 a.m. and said, time to put on the boots because the garage is flooded. But he had already,
He set up the pumps.
before he even came up to my bedroom, he set up 2 pumps. He ran 60 feet of hoses, 2 of them, 2 60-foot hoses, and was draining it. So we just went down there and just said, good work, and went right back to sleep. Thank goodness. Yeah, rock star Nikki. So we're going to be seeing more of Aunt Lisa, but I can tell you she was here. Nikki, hey, Nick James.
Nikki.
Nick James, did you have a fun day with Aunt Lisa? It was fun, right? Yeah, and Aunt Lisa is Sam's mom. And they were fantastic. She's just so great with Nicholas.
I know.
He is as calm as the day is long. He didn't have like one emotional breakdown. No stress, no anxiety.
No.
Yeah, Aunt Lisa is very much like Sam, very steady.
Calm.
You know what to expect with
Yeah.
both Sam and Aunt Lisa.
What are you
Let's
doing over
see
there,
here.
kiddo?
Renee, what does Johnny want to be when he grows up and brushes his teeth? That's hilarious. Johnny's very much so undecided. We're just trying to do good things right now, right? So he doesn't know. He is taking some criminal justice courses. He's dabbling in entrepreneurship with his DJ company. He's he's taking part in, helping us with Nicholas. And so we're really just, really proud of everything that he's doing, but he doesn't have a direction yet, just forward. just positive, right? Just to do good things, to do good in the world, and he's doing that. And that's real. My thing as a parent, the idea that we have to know what we want to be when we're 18, I think, is nuts, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of
I mean,
crazy.
you didn't go back to look at you.
I didn't graduate college until I was 29. I owned a restaurant until I was 25 or so, right? And then went back to school, graduated when I was 29, and started teaching then, right? So, yes.
Can I phone back?
I have phone black. It's right here, Nick. Here it is.
Yes.
Yeah. So as long as John, my thing is though, I don't have a lot of patience for lethargy. There's no like kind of just, sitting around if the house is messy, like, and someone, that's, everyone's not going to agree with that. But if it's, 1:00 in the afternoon and there's dishes in the sink, my thing is like, let's get this place organized and then we could all hang out, right? Unless you're working on something that's part of either your long-term or short-term goals. And I've had that conversation with John. If he's working out, he's got some physical fitness goals. Okay, and the place is a little bit messy, fine. But that's kind of how we do it. Johnny is a great kid, absolutely. I noticed that Nick seems to be very flexible, especially his various sitting positions. Ever think of martial arts? Yes. Nicholas has amazing balance. They don't use him much anymore. He used to ride around on like
Hoverboard.
on both a hoverboard, which I tried once and went right through my kitchen wall and got hurt, right? Nicholas could fly around. If you look at some of the older videos from before we moved out here to the beach, you can see Nicholas flying around on both a hoverboard and a ripstick. I don't know about the martial arts yet, but I think in the future, definitely not an hour-long class. We used to take them. Johnny and I studied small circle jiu-jitsu when he was younger. Nicholas came to a few of the classes, and while the instructor had an incredible amount of patience, Nicholas spent a lot of time just kind of flopping around on the floor. But that could be something in the future for sure. Johnny is an awesome person. Thank you. Maria, is Nikki going to get his PB&J on Wednesdays still at school? Have a great day. I'm off to have coffee. All right, Renee. Thank you so much. Yes, for sure. In fact, Mrs. Harrison was just here. Was that last night or the night before? Last night. Night before last night. And they're going to be taking Oak Beach clothing packages to the post office. So because all of this, the community, Babylon is a very small community. Right around the school is everything. You have a couple of churches, you have the post office, you have the bagel store, you have a pizza store, you got a bunch of shops. And so she really gets the kids involved in the community. And that was my big thing. And I know a lot of people would disagree with me on this point. Hey, Karen, how are you? Thank you so much. I wanted Nicholas in the community very much so. For kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, and fourth grade. He was in a school that was 25 miles away. Nobody in the town knew him. They knew of him. And that was another big, and I've talked about this with the channel. I didn't like that Nicholas lived such an anonymous life. They just knew of him. Nobody knew him. And, thousands of people know him now, which is fantastic in my opinion. But nobody knew him in our community. And, so I really busted the door down in Babylon School District. And they, I said or did something right, and they started the program to bring him in. Thank goodness. What do we got there? Oh, my goodness, Tegan is back. All right. Anyway, where was I? Yes. So I wanted him in the community. And once he was here, the school program brought him to, the shops. Like if we walk in the bagel store, they know Nicholas more than they know who I am. And I love that, right? We should be known in our communities, right? They know what he orders. And Johnny takes them there, at least 2 or 3 times a month, even outside of school. So that was a big goal of ours, and it really did work out wonderfully. Hold for review. Oh, Natasha is on her game. Natasha, you are a true ally, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, not going to happen here. All right. Let's see. Doing fantastic. Oh, Kate is standing up for us strong. Okay, everybody, let's all be nice. How are you? We are fantastic. Oh, man, this is great. Thank you so much, Natasha. Woo! Wow! Oh my goodness, is that being hidden too? Yeah. Write all the mean things you want, Dan. Nobody can see it. So, oh, somebody write mean things. It's okay. It's no problem.
No need, nothing but happy, nothing but
Yeah,
love.
there's nothing but love and happiness
We're
here.
beach happy
We are.
people.
That's right. Didn't you know our slogan? We are beach happy, my friend. Nothing's tearing us down. Excited. Marissa, that's a great question. I'm not going to read that question out loud because it'll give them anxiety. But yes, there's going to be some nerves, like a lot of kids, and that's the one big thing. My class, and I've talked a little bit about this. Let me tell you about my class. It is a blessing, and it's right up my alley. I only exist to help these kids acclimate to middle school, right? So these kids, they don't sleep tonight. And by the way, my first day of school, I will sleep for no more than 2 hours. I will not sleep. I mean, I slept this week because the kids aren't there. But the actual first day when the children come, there's no sleep happening, right? And it's the first thing I tell the children because they don't sleep either. They're so afraid to come in, and I only exist to help these kids. So I talk. My program consists of emotional intelligence, right? We do a lot of naming of emotions. We do a lot of mindfulness activities and things of that nature. It's a technology class, so I help the kids figure out how to use their Chromebooks, how to organize their Google Drives. It's a communications class because I like to talk a lot, right? And how to communicate, and that's something that's very hard for as well. I can't believe I'm going into my second year of college, Marissa. I love that I have a college. Marissa, are you involved in teaching? I wonder what brings you here. How can I fix my tablet so I can leave comments? I don't know. You're leaving comments now. Let me see here. I love that we have young people here. I love that we have college students here. I think it's fantastic that you're getting a little view as to what this population looks like. Because the reality of it is, without these kinds of channels, frankly, I mean, there is no exposure at all, right? It's only been a handful of years that the schools were even integrated. It used to be very easy for school districts. I'm the perfect example, frankly, because our school district would not take him. They said, no, he's got to go somewhere else. He can't make friends with the kids that live in your community, right? And the kids in our community never got to even be exposed to kids that weren't just like him. So the fact that we have college students here taking a look at what a family like ours looks like, and I'm sure you're going to take that information and do great things with it. Let me see here.
Yeah.
In person.
Yeah.
My tummy used to hurt. Yeah, Christine, right? I mean, yeah, the poor kids. That's absolutely. My feet are up. My feet are up. All right, we're 53 minutes in. I'm so glad everybody was here. We're going to wrap it up because we're going to see Zach Brown. We're going down to the beach, and we're going to listen to some music. I'm so glad that we still have 43 people here. I think we had like 52 at one point. I'm glad you spent some time with me. I hope you have a great night and a wonderful holiday weekend. God bless you. We love all of you. And have a great night, everybody. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye, Alex, too. And bye, Natasha. Natasha, you are a hero.